So let's jump into some camp updates. Starts with the Mario Miller with O, just having a phenomenal camp. And again, this should be, it's almost kind of like we are a broken record every single day talking about him. We see play after play after play made by him. And again, if you were to, this should be no surprise for anybody that's been following the bus for the last few years. Again, the game against USC, the game against Kansas State last year, but had a great catch. I believe it was Ryan Staub that threw it, threw a fade to the end zone there. Easy enough. O went and got it, hauled it in. That was good on Sunday with 2 feet, but looks amazing. One of the freshmen, so Quentin Gibson, Q for 6. He had a huge catch at camp on, I want to say it was Friday. Yeah, Friday, I want to say. Threw it over, helmet came off, caught it behind his head, but hung on to it. Would have counted on Saturday and Sunday with 2 feet down, elbow down, whatever it was that went down first. But amazing catch. Great play by him, and expecting some big things out of him. We'll see him more than likely in the kick return, punt return, here and there on maybe in your slot out wide from play to play, but he'll have his own purpose there. But again, Max Preps player of the year last year. Really fast, really fast young man. Excited for him and what the future holds for him there at Colorado. DJ McKinney. So again, just the same kind of goes with what we were talking about earlier. O looks really good. Q for 6, made a huge catch. We look at DJ McKinney. People are saying, "Oh, look, he's getting burnt in camp." We don't know the drill. We don't know the situation. And again, it is camp. They could be working on a different technique at that point. Again, just kind of calm down. This guy is seen as a first-round pick, second and third, a top 3 corner in most mock drafts or sites that go over essentially ranking players, scouting website. So I don't think there's a ton of worry there. DJ McKinney going to have a fantastic year. Really looking forward to him. But again, just kind of, we can easy to overreact, underreact, again, not too high, not too low kind of thing. So just, continue to keep an eye with it, but it is great to see some plays made. And then some of the situations we don't know what's going on in camp. Tayon Parks, great INT. So basically the video that was shown, I couldn't get a number for the receiver. Ball's thrown and looks like Tayon Parks just comes out of nowhere, snatches that thing, falls. Fantastic play by him. Again, one of the transfers in. Expecting for him to get some burn as well this year, but made a really great play. Dallin Hayden looks improved, and again, that goes back to the show that we had last week about the offensive line. Right, so we want to sit here and say that the offensive line is much better. Again, that it's going to make your running backs look better. So Dallin Hayden out there, number 7, finding some humongous lanes to run from, run through. You have Seat and Zai on the left side that are opening up massive holes that you could drive a truck through. Again, that offensive line, the position I'm most excited for this next season, just because of the monster that has been built there. And humongous, left side especially. Julian Lewis, a couple deep shots that look great. Juju looks fantastic. I'm gonna say that he had to thread the needle. Can't remember who it was intended to, but it was would have been a touchdown there. Regardless, they're working up and down the field. It was in the red zone. But he looks fantastic. So really excited with his. They have a decision to make, which we will, in our position position breakdowns, QB is going to be one that is it'll be the last one we go over, and the most important, and we'll talk about what that looks like. But again, Julian Lewis, he'll see the field this year, and really excited for where the future is within his hands there at Colorado. Tiresias Davis had a great interception, fully spread out to pick off the pass. Fantastic play. Just basically went, cross dove like he was, in baseball, diving for a outfield, that's hitting the gap and you need to lay out. He lays out for it, picked it off. Fantastic play. And again, this is Tiresias Davis. He's coming from Wyoming. So again, another transfer there, and we'll get into the DBs when we get there, but one to keep an eye on as well. recruiting.